Hey guys, it's January 1st, 2015, and we're about 2 months into this. Wanted to give you an update of the progress we've made and some of the issues I've had and what I kind of think about it. This is one issue we've had for a really long time, and the first problem I had mentally when I looked at this house. This is in the center, the second front doorway. I really never liked it because it's kind of confusing. If you walk up to the house, you didn't know where to go. So we just said, get rid of it. And now it's gone, and we're gonna have to do something to make it a little bit prettier, but that's it for right now. Now on the inside, there's something that really bugged me about this place, which is the insulation. I showed you in an earlier video that it was paper thin and really didn't do much. So we went ahead and tore off the drywall in all of the exterior walls. Did we have to do that? No, we didn't have to do that. The drywall was perfectly fine the way it was. But the insulation behind it was nothing. And it took a little bit of extra time and money and all the rest of it, but really you're doing it the right way, and that's what matters most. Another thing is the ductwork was all run to the center of each room, and that's really not consistent with how it's supposed to be done these days. You're supposed to put it out by the window, which is where the hot and cold air always comes from. So you immediately treat it when it's coming into the house, and that way you don't get like cold spots in certain rooms. We took out these closets when we moved the stairs, and so here we put a closet back in. It's a nice way to get back some of that storage space that we lost. It's up on a platform because of the stairway underneath, but it still serves a purpose just fine. You notice we took out this bathroom. No longer a pink bathroom. It's a little small, but good enough for a tub and a sink and a toilet, and I don't think anybody will complain. But I tell you what, the real work has been going on down here. Check that out. We jackhammered the floor, dug up through this mud muckness, and the reason we're doing that is because this house has always had a water penetration issue. It comes in through the wall and gets on top of the floor and will ruin anything that sits on top of the floor, like the old walls. They used to be here. They were soaked with water, and they have been for many, many years. Somebody over time has tried some little bit of concrete that they sort of parged on the wall here, and maybe that did something for some time, but that's not the fix. This is the fix. Digging it all up, and it is a pain. We're gonna have to run all the way along that wall, this wall, back to our sump pump. Our sump pump is gonna drain outside as close as to the street as possible, as far away from the house as possible. And that's not an easy thing, but just like some of these other things we're talking about, it's what you have to do. I mean, look at that. There's water sitting there right now. And that's only a few inches away from the floor. That's a problem. Now the bomb shelter's gone, and almost all of the concrete that made the bomb shelter and that was sitting on top of the bomb shelter is also gone, thanks to Craigslist. Some very nice people came and took it all away for free. And that's great, because otherwise you're going to have to dump it, and that's not cheap. So Craigslist is a great way to get rid of stuff. Now what you're looking at right here is a hole in the floor, 16 inches by 16 inches and 10 inches deep. And that's going to be the footing for a new post. We're going to put up a new post because these two posts are like smack dab in the middle of usable space. We're going to divide this area in half and create 2 bedrooms. And if we did that with the existing posts, they'd be in the middle of the bedroom and it wouldn't make any sense at all. So that's why we're doing this. And once we do that, we're also going to have to redo this beam right here. That's an old 2x10 beam, and the big problem is it's got a joint right there above that post, so you have to redo it. And that's pretty much the latest and greatest of what we got going on here. Other thing is this oil tank. It is about a 250 gallon tank and it's almost out of oil. We started with nearly a full tank of oil, and 2 months into it, it's almost gone. So we've used quite a bit of oil, and at $4 a gallon in 2 months, that's a lot of money that just vanished. And that's the system that used it right there, the old boiler. So goodbye to that. Hello heat pump. That's installed, looking good. So yeah, we're getting down and dirty here in the basement. Upstairs things are looking pretty nice, so hopefully in the next week or two we're going to start the drywall. And drywall is really when this place starts looking like a house instead of like a construction zone. So next time I talk to you, I'll have some drywall.